Attitude check. Bronco Pay.
Welcome to FSUBroncos.com. I am Brian Barber, and I'm here with Brandon Smith, one of our star players of our Fayetteville State football team. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Thanks for having me.
No problem. So how was that last game for you?
The last game was really good. We came in with a positive mindset. We didn't think we were going to, win or lose. We just came in positive, but we came out with a win.
So this is your first season with Fayetteville State, right?
Yes.
So how was it coming in last week, your first game?
Last game, like I said, I came in positive. I knew the team had my back. Coached us up really well. And the team is real coachable. So, we just stayed positive, man.
So knowing that you had 124 yards last game, what is your kind of mindset going into this game as well?
I was actually excited. My mindset for this game is to come out and do much better. Just like Coach Hayes said, the yards that I got now is pretty good, but we want to be great. We want to go for the #1 spot. Come out and get more yardage. Hopefully, take one back to the house. Be pretty good.
So how is it kind of knowing that once that ball kicks off, people are kind of looking forward to you kind of setting off how the game is going to
go? Sometimes it's nerve-wracking, but you got to go ahead and get your mind right. Go ahead and know what you're going to do, and go ahead and take it to the house or have that mindset. I know you're going to have some type of feeling, but you just got to stay positive with everything you do.
So how exactly did you end up getting into football?
Actually, when I was in the 5th grade, I was the water boy for high school, and my big brother, he played on the team, and I just always went out there and just looked at him, and still being a water boy, just helping him out. It was real interesting to see them play, and just got into it.
So you originally transferred from UNC Charlotte. So how was it kind of making that transition into a new team?
When I was at UNC Charlotte, I always knew I still wanted to play football no matter what. I didn't want to down my dreams of playing football. So I just looked at being at UNC Charlotte as like still training,
right,
for the upcoming season. So just transitioning over to the football team was nothing different. Still team player. Connected with the guys really well. So it was nothing really different.
So how important was it coming in, being able to know that you're going to be able to play with some guys that you're friendly with?
It was real important, and that's where good team connections come from. Coming in with people that you already have that good connection. So it's pretty much to hit those notes really well and real easy, have each other back.
So how important is that team building off the field?
Off the field, team building is really important. It also helps with the on-field team building, and we just try to hang out with each other, have each other back off the field. Make sure we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. So that.
So how important is it, let's say, coming new this year, knowing that you're going to have to kind of start from scratch, kind of make that team kind of have to make new friends, basically. So how was that coming in this year?
I just came in knowing that I had a job to do, and knowing that they had a job to do also, and it's going to be, competing, but we still was going to be one, and we're just going to be a Bronco, So we just went in with the same mindset, I got to do what I got to do, but still, make friends and stay positive, have a positive attitude with everything that I do.
Okay, so are you originally a Fayetteville native?
No, I'm not.
So how was it kind of coming into Fayetteville, North Carolina, kind of having to get used to the location and everything?
I was a little bit familiar with the location because I'm not too far from Fayetteville, so it wasn't really too hard to get familiarized with it.
Okay. So how is it kind of now being able to learn like the academics and stuff like that? How important is being able to maintain your academics as well as what you have going on the field?
It's really important. I just always look at it like you can't complain about maintaining your academics and being an athlete because you're gonna do what you gotta do.
Right.
So it wasn't really a big deal with me because that's what I always expected to do when I was little. When I started playing football, my mother always told me if you don't have your grades, you're not playing, you're not doing anything. So academics always come first. That's really a big thing.
So how important is it to know that you have your family kind of depending on you and looking at you this year?
It's really important. Support is real big. You have someone in your corner to always uplift you and make sure everything is going good.
Okay, so how is it kind of knowing that your family's going to be able to watch you as a Bronco this year?
They're really excited. Actually, they know that I can do great things on the football field, and to be, wearing blue, being a Bronco. So they're really excited.
So how was it last week knowing that you became the CIAA Special Teams Player of the Year, and then, like Coach said, being awarded that scholarship?
I was actually excited. I didn't know that I was CIAA Player of the Week until Coach brought it to my attention. So it just made me want to push harder. Go for the next level, do great things. Still push, and be better at what I do.
So now having that accomplishment, how was it kind of going into this game, knowing, okay, last week I became CIAA Special Teams Player of the Week. So going into this game, what's your mindset?
Oh, it's definitely a chip on my shoulder. It's more expectations that I have to bring. Everybody's looking at me like, oh, he's CIAA Player of the Week, so I must be good at something or what I do. So I have to come out with a bang and do what I do and bring it all on the table.
So how is it kind of knowing that now people are looking at you? Because before, of course, people are always going to pay attention, but now people having that title that you've gotten last week, how is it knowing that people are kind of dependent on you to be able to make those returns that start the game off?
Like I said, people are going to expect me to do more things now, and it's really just the same, coming out with a positive attitude, got to step my game up, taking no days off, don't slack, be real coachable, learn more things to make me better.
Okay, so what are your plans once you eventually graduate from Fayetteville State?
I'm actually majoring in communication.
Okay.
So more like TV production and things like that.
Okay, so
little internships.
Okay, so kind of knowing that that's what you want to do, do you still kind of plan to play football as you go along?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Okay, so how do you would you eventually like to be able to transition into that coach position?
I really would. Coaching is really, really good. It's a really good look. I know a few things about football, so coaching would really be a spot for me.
And how important would you say is having that kind of bond with your coaches as you transition from, let's say, team to team?
Having a bond with my coaches is really important because they have great connections and they're really awesome men. So they know what they're talking about. So having a great connection with them is awesome.
All right. Well, for FSUBroncos.com, I am Brian Barber.